you doing, lovies? You know this is Love from Level Up Consulting Firm if you don't know anything else, okay? So today's video is called Be Real with Yourself, honey. Be real. I know we like to think of ourselves as superwoman, as superman. We feel like we can do it all, say it all, work with everybody, go everywhere. And the fact is, you cannot do everything and be everywhere and work with everybody. We're not superhuman. We may have some superhuman capabilities, some superhuman powers and psycho development. However, we're still human. It's dual, right? And so that means we need to be taking care of ourselves. So I'm going to give you a few basic needs that absolutely have to be covered so that you can be your best and continue to perform at the rate you would like to perform at. Okay? So number one, you need food. I will be the absolute first to admit I skip meals. I'm starving right now. I had a few coaching calls this morning. I had to meet with my group for Master's Research Project. I had a lot going on. I was doing speeches and all types of stuff this morning. But guess what? I had to eat. So I made sure, even in the midst of that, let me grab some breakfast. What do I want today? I made some waffles. I had some blueberries. I had some veggie sausage, which is delicious, by the way. Oh my gosh. Like, I've literally been eating this sausage every day since I bought it. And I have to go get some more. I got it from Whole Foods. It's called Beyond Meat. That's the brand. And it is the, what do you call it? This ain't gonna sit right with me. I'll be right back because I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'll be right back. Got it. Soon as I walked away. Okay, bratwurst. It's called bratwurst and it's made just like it. Like, I remember what bratwurst tastes like from when I used to eat meat. You know, my dad used to cook it. And it tastes just like it, but it's meat free. Meat and soy free. So listen. Go to Whole Foods and get that sausage because I'm telling you, daily. All right, we need food, and so I had to make sure I ate breakfast, and then I wanted to record this video, and I said, you know what, I haven't had lunch yet, so I washed my hands. I put my lunch in the oven just to make sure that I'm good. And so by the time I get done with this video, my food should be ready, and I'll be set, right? Also, speaking of food, you can't just eat any old type of food. Like, I don't want you thinking it's cool to run to Chick-fil-A every 15 minutes or run to Chick-fil-A for breakfast, then run to Chick-fil-A for lunch. I'm saying Chick-fil-A because this is something that I've actually done. I'll go there, get some chicken minis for breakfast, maybe a water and some hash browns. Then I'll go for lunch and I'll get a #1 combo with a lemonade and a large water. But it's not cool because it doesn't fuel you, right? You need something that's really going to feed your body right and give you energy. That's the point of eating. But then after you eat that, you feel groggy, you feel tired, you feel drained. And so if I'm not eating things that are going to give me brain power, then I'm being counterproductive. Now, if you're going to eat poorly, you definitely shouldn't eat in the middle of the day. I'm going to be completely honest with you. And so that's why I want you to be real with yourself and pack you some peanut butter crackers, pack you some popcorn, pack an apple, pack something so you can have something on the go. Or better yet, do your meal prep on Sunday and make sure that you have some healthy options to choose from when you make your lunch. I love this hat, by the way. I just didn't like how it was sitting on the tip of my head. So, next, you need water. Keep yourself hydrated. I like to get these right here that have the top. Now, it's not spill proof or anything, but like when I'm running around the house or I'm recording videos, I really like this cup, and I actually got it from Dollar Tree. And so between my sessions, speaking with my clients, meeting with people, whatever, I have a cup so I can drink that. And then if I'm not at a certain point by the end of whatever I'm doing, I'll go ahead and drink it, and then I make another one. And that keeps me hydrated throughout the day. Don't underestimate the power of a really pretty cup or a nice water bottle. That's why people pay $20-something for a water bottle. It inspires you to drink, literally. And you can also get those sort of thermoses where, you know, it's heat and cold controlled, so that you're able to pour your cold water in there, maybe some ice in there, and then you will probably still have your ice like 8 hours later. Dope. So make sure you get water. Next, you need exercise. Find some way to implement exercise in your day. I know typically I take the fitness courses, and I was doing that after school. So after my internship or after classes, I would go do one of their fitness classes, and it was free for students, which was absolutely wonderful. So I would try to do that at minimum 3 to 4 times a week, and that was really cool. But now we're not in school, so it's like, what else am I going to do? So when I went home, I was with my sister. You know, they love TikTok and they do all these dances and stuff, and she taught me how to do this dance called Hit Your Groove. Now, Hit Your Groove, you have to bend your knees and your legs burning and you're standing up and going down. And the video that we watched on YouTube where different people were doing the dance, it was about 10 minutes. At the end of that 10 minutes, I was sweating. And so I did it over and over again. I did it like 4 times, not straight through because I had to breathe and, you know, grab some water. But I did it like 4 times, and that was 40 minutes of exercise where I was literally drenched in sweat, because I'm telling you, that dance is real. Like, it hits all types of groups because your whole body is moving, right? And so make sure that you work out. Not only does exercise help you with your stress levels and release those feel-good hormones, those endorphins, but it also gives you peace of mind. You know, it makes you feel good about your body, and it makes you look good, because if I do say so myself. All right, so a self-care practice. You have to have one of those. Some people get massages. Some people like to go get their feet done, get their nails done, get their hair done. You have to have a self-care practice. Now, for me, getting my nails done, having my hair done, that's not self-care to me. That's just part of who I am as a woman. So if you get your nails done or your feet done every 2 weeks, that's not considered your self-care, baby. That's just your maintenance, which means you have to have something else. So getting a massage, I know recently I just started acupuncture. I absolutely love it. I go to Modern Acupuncture. They have different packages and stuff that you can choose from. They're dope. And the first time I went was actually in Louisiana. Travel is a self-care practice. Making sure that you take time to yourself. You can just go to the beach for a day. Taking yourself out to eat can be a self-care practice if you're deciding that you want to just indulge in something particularly special. Don't go out to eat and eat something that you always eat. I don't like it when people do that. But switch up your self-care practices. So for a while, I was getting massages. Then I wanted to do acupuncture. Next, I might do something totally different. Who knows? Next and lastly, to be real with yourself, have boundaries. You can't reach me all day, every day. From 10 p.m. to 7 a.m., my phone is on Do Not Disturb. The second thing I don't do any events on Sundays. Now, I always call it Self-Love Sunday, but sometimes I do allow people to call me, or I might send out a couple text messages, but it's still my day, so nobody can make demands on my schedule on a Sunday. It's not going to happen. In the event that there is a special event happening on a Sunday, like a vendor opportunity or something of that nature, I have to pick another self-care day. So instead of Sunday, I know I have this event. On Monday, I'm practicing self-care. That'll be my self-care day. But it's going to be at least one day that I have to my absolute self, non-negotiable. Next, I don't have any overlapping events. So let's say I have an obligation between 5 to 8, right? And your party is from 7 to 10. I'm probably not coming to your party because I have an obligation from 5 to 8, right? And so let's say I decide to have conversation and, you know, mix and mingle with people until the end of the event. I probably won't do that. But in the event that I do, I don't want to commit to your party. So I'll let you know what, I do have a prior obligation, but if I'm able to make it out, I'll definitely be there. And so let's say it's your birthday dinner, right? I might just Cash App you or send you an e-gift card to make sure that I support you in some type of way. But I'm not going to kill myself trying to get from one event to another. Or, you know, you having a white party, but I'm leaving a business event and now I have to run home, take a shower, change into all white and make it out there. It's just, that's a lot. Okay, so set boundaries for yourself. If you want to have overlapping events, some people like to have things to do back to back. That's cool. I think appointments back to back, that's one thing. But to have overlapping events where you actually have to travel, drive somewhere else, worry about traffic, that can be overwhelming. So definitely do what's best for you. But ultimately, be real with yourself. Get what you need. Do the practices that you need. And of course, if you need me to be your consultant, to talk to you for either business or personal, I do both, please reach out to me. My information is in the description box below, and I look forward to speaking with you all tomorrow. Bye.